guys, I just wanted to jump on here super quick and give you guys a little how-to quick demonstration of Canva, which is the program that I use to create all of my flyers, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, whatever. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get right to it. So like I said, I use Canva. There are several different programs out there that are free. There's some that are paid. I just prefer Canva over everything else. It's really been the easiest for me to kind of navigate and get the hang of. So there's no need to pay for the paid version. Everything you need is available in the free version. You can also pull in different things from the web, which I will show you. So it's just canva.com, canva.com. You have to set up an account. It stores all of your designs for you. So if you are creating a Facebook post or you're creating an Instagram post, whatever kind of post you're creating, you can even create flyers on here. So for example, let's just say that I want to create a Facebook post. So you can type it in. It's one of my recent searches. So it's automatically going to pull up the standard size for a Facebook photo that you would see on Facebook. So you could just click here and start from scratch, or they have these templates that are kind of already put together and you just change the words, insert pictures, whatever you want to do. If you see this little S, or it's not an S, it's a dollar sign, it means paid. Or if you see the crown, that means you have to pay for it, or it's going to have watermarks on it. Like this one doesn't have one right here. And if you hover over it, you see that it says free. So you can always click on it. It will pull it in for you, and then you can actually go in here and just delete out what you don't need or change the wording or whatever. So that is how you pick what size. That's step number one, figure out what size or what kind of flyer or marketing thing you are creating. So let's go back. Let's start from scratch. I want to create a Facebook post. Now you can do this from scratch. Most of the time I start mine from scratch and just go from there. So you can search different templates, but what I have found is that a large majority of the templates that it gives you are going to be ones that you have to pay for. So you can search around for ones that are free if you want to. So like this one right here is free. Or you can also go down here to the menu and hit background, and it gives you all of these backgrounds to choose from. You can sort by colors. You can search if you're looking something specific. So let's type in I want to look for one that's fall. I don't really like that one. Leaves, maybe. So you just got to play around with it. Okay, so this one looks nice and fallish. So you click on it, it's going to pull it over for you. If you decide you don't like it, just click on it, mash the delete button. Guess what? It's going to go away. So I'm going to go back and let's just do like a blank color just to get us started. All right. So over here on the side, you have all of your buttons. This is where you're going to go for everything. Templates is what I just showed you. If you want something that's already pre-made, we'll go with this. And we can go in here and change the wording and everything simply by clicking on it. So let's say, so right now we have a join promotion going on. So I'm going to use that as my example. August join. Okay. All right. Just like you would in Word, in a Word document, if you don't like that font, just highlight it. There are bukus of fonts you can choose from. Again, if you see like a little crown, that means you will have to pay for it. So I like that font. You can bring it in here. You can resize it. You can make it bigger. Sometimes it will allow you to bold it. You can change the formatting, the line spacing, literally, like There's so many things you can do to personalize it to exactly what you want it to do. You can change the color here. So if I wanted to change the color to a nice pretty orange, drag and drop, whatever you want to do. It's so easy. If it's something that I don't want, click on it. When the little box pops up around it, just mash delete. Okay, it's out of my way. So that's templates. That's how you're going to change text. It's super easy. You can change the size right here also. If I want to add in another text box, all I'm going to do is go here to text. If you put add a heading, it's going to put a big box. Subheading is kind of like a medium-sized box. And this one down here, a little bit of body text, is going to be a smaller box. I could add this, type in whatever I want it to say. I'm just typing something, okay? I don't have time to type everything out, and you don't want to sit here and watch me type a book. But guess what? I can still make it as big or as small as I want, okay? So it really doesn't matter what size text box you put in because you can always adjust it. They also have some pretty cool font, like word art stuff over here that you can select from. Like, we'll do thank you. Okay, it adds it in here. Let me move my other text out of the way here. So my box is around thank you. If you click on color, it'll actually let you change the color of everything. All right, easy peasy. Like, you literally get to customize it however you want. So I'm going to delete that. Okay. Also, if you drag, it will give you little alignment lines to let you know if it's in the middle and if everything's aligned. All right, so templates, and I've showed you text. Again, right here is where you're going to change all of the options for your text. You can even animate it, give it special effects like a glow or curve it. I mean, so many different things you can do. All right, elements here. You can pull in a background. You can pull in different lines and shapes, little graphics. If I wanted to add in another little leaf, I could search for it, but because I chose this template, it kind of gives you like presets that kind of go along with the template that you chose. Again, resize it. You can turn it. You can flip it. You can crop it, whatever you want to do. You can even change the color of your leaf if you want to. It's crazy. You can pull in pre-made photos or videos, audio. You can put frames around different things, like so you would drag and drop a picture here. So I encourage you to just go on here, play around, pull in a blank template, start from scratch. Just click all the buttons, see what they all do. Now, if there is a picture that you want to use, all you do is click Uploads. All right, so these are ones that I've uploaded previously. Upload media, you can upload it from Facebook, Instagram, Google, or you can just do device and it'll pull like a picture that you have saved in My Pictures or wherever on your computer. All right, so that is what uploads is. You can upload a video or audio, and so once you upload something, it will appear down here, and all you do is click it. It'll automatically drop it onto your workspace. You can crop this. So like if I wanted to crop out all the white, okay, then I'm going to click done. You can add effects, you can filter it, that kind of thing. All right, so super easy to upload pictures, move them around. Now, I will tell you, if you go over here to your workstation, if you go to Scentsy Success, which is, if you go to My Dashboard, go down to Scentsy Success, or there's a little tab right here. Scentsy does a great job of giving us marketing images. So what I like to do is click Marketing and then Apply Filters. And let's see, let me type in something specific like starter kit. All right, starter kit, I'm going to filter by marketing because marketing is going to be our pictures. Make sure you click apply filters and you will see these say images. Okay, so let's say I want to use this image. I'm going to click on it, save it, and then in Canva, I can upload it right here. Okay, always go to our Scentsy Success. They do a great job with photos. A lot of them, let me show you this. Let me just type in scent pack. All right, if you see something like this that has a gray background, that means when you upload it, it's not going to have any background. So it will not have a gray background. It will actually be transparent. So all you're going to see is literally the scent pack. So I'll show you one that I've used before. So like this one. This is one that I got off of Scentsy Success. Oops. All right, so you can see it has no background, whereas this picture has that white background. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of that unless you pay for the Pro version. But Scentsy Success has ones that have the transparent background. So if it looks gray in the picture, that means it's actually a transparent background. So when you save it, it will have no background, just like this one. Okay, so that is uploads. Photos gives you a big list of trending down here. You can search for certain ones. Again, just click it and it'll automatically throw it over there for you. Text, we've already talked about. Background, I've already showed you. You can change the background of your design. Okay. Whatever you want to do. All right. This is one that I use a lot, the QR code. So right now, QR codes are a really, really, really big deal. So if you're not familiar with the QR code, it looks like one of these, I don't know how well you can see this, a crazy little like barcode almost. But what that means is someone can take their cell phone, open up their camera and hold it up to that QR code, and the camera on their phone will scan that little barcode or QR code, and it will send them to whatever website you want them to go to. So for example, let me show you. If I wanted to make a QR code for somebody to go directly to my website, so my website is allieturner.scentsy.us. So what I would do is just highlight it, copy. I'm going to go back into Canva and paste it, okay? Always double check, or I could have just typed it in right here. Generate code. It's going to give me a QR code, okay? So I could put this on this flyer, and anytime somebody saw it, all they would have to do is hold their phone camera up to this. It will take them directly to my website. So instead of them having to type in allieturner.scentsy.us, you give them a QR code to whatever website you want them to go to, and it's going to take them directly to it. So easy. QR codes are not a requirement, but you know, they're kind of the thing right now. So a few of you have asked me how to do QR codes. There's no need to pull it in from a different program or use a different website. You can do all of that right here in Canva. All right, and then there's some other things down here that I have honestly never used before. You can actually create charts and graphs on here. You can pull in things from Google Drive, from Google Maps. Now, if yours does not have QR code right here, and mine has it here because I use that frequently, all you have to do is hit these three little dots down here and you will get this screen, and your QR code is going to be right there. I have never used any of this. Honestly, I stick to kind of the basics up here, but there's so many things you can do with Canva. So if you have a few minutes, just go in there, play around with it. There's no wrong or right way to do it. I use Canva for everything now. So literally, let me show you just some of the things that I have done real quick. Anytime I have to create a flyer to be printed, I always create it in Canva first. I used to use Publisher and it took me forever and a day. But I use Canva for everything now. So these are ones that I have personally created. So all of my join information is here. I even make the covers for my YouTube videos in Canva. Any kind of specials that I'm doing, I do them here. This one right here was actually a flyer that I printed off. So I created it in here. I customized my page size to be 8.5 by 11 and printed it, and we were good to go. So all of this, I mean, I literally create everything in Canva. So I highly encourage you to give it a try. It's a lot easier than you probably think it would be. I know so many people say, I'm not good at graphic design, but there's no wrong or right way to do it. You know, it's got to be a reflection of you. So don't try to make it something that it's not. Keep it simple, to the point, but all of that is right there. So you just start by, you can click here, you can click there and search. Now, if you want to type in a specific size, go to create a design, custom size, and then you would type in whatever size you wanted to do. So this is an 8.5 by 11. You can zoom in if you're like me and have trouble seeing. So all kinds of cool things. Just go in there when you have a few minutes, play around with it, see what you can figure out. Add stuff, take stuff away, and when you know it looks good, you'll know it looks good, okay? So if you have any other questions, please let me know, and I'll be glad to give any other guidance. That was a really, really quick overview of Canva. There's a lot in there, but it really is simple to use. It's the most user-friendly one that I have found so far. So if you have any other questions, please let me know, and I will be glad to help you. So I hope that little training helps you, and I'll see you guys later.